Okie dokie. Final 9 holes of the Heatland Open presented by Discmania. And as well as before, I'm very happy to present this final 9 with Philo. Philo, how you doing?
Good, man. It's nice to be with you, Gregor. Final 9 action here. We're almost done. The end of this tournament. Linus is out in front. Pretty much smashing us pretty good. I don't know how else to put it. Playing solid. Hasn't made many mistakes. Almost played a perfect front 9 to start off this final round. Going to try to do a little something to narrow the gap by the time these last 9 holes are over. Starting on hole number 10.
Okay.
Par 4. 159 meters. Pretty fair tee shot, but once you get into the fairway, there's a bunch of really small lanes to get to the target to try to make birdie 3. Tough hole to get. Really helps to get as far up the fairway as you can.
Yeah, it seems short with only 522, but yeah, as you said, the upshots is the crucial moment in this for this birdie attempt. But Linus is back on the box, so let's see how he's doing. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's still in contention and hitting his lines. He might have hit a tree there. I don't know, but he looked like not so happy.
There's a telephone pole right in the middle of the fairway, and he caught the inside of it and shot him straight down. Ture just misses it.
Yes.
And that's not in bad position, middle of the fairway.
I remember you had the best tee shot on this hole in hole number 1. I think you went over the catch cam, and it was like the longest tee shot.
First round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw a dime in the first round. I'm going to try to follow that same line.
Okay.
Not terrible. Not quite as far as I'd like, but it rolled into the middle a little bit, so that's okay.
Yeah, it didn't get stuck behind the tree.
Alex looking to get his back 9 off to a better start.
Yeah. Bouncing his backhand a little inside, I think.
That's not a terrible place to be down there. It's not the worst off to the left. Linus is well back. Gives it a full rip with a hyzer and somehow manages to get most of the way down there. I think he's about 20 meters from the basket now. Maybe 25 max. I'm playing the poke and hope game.
Yeah, you navigated almost too good through the woods.
Yeah, a little bit long, but I'll have a putt. Look at the basket for birdie.
Oh, I like this play here.
Yeah, it had a great starting shape. Unfortunate to catch the tree. He's going to be in that same range as that putt he made on hole 5. About 17, 18, close to 20 meter range.
Okay, and Alex has a chance for par now.
Yeah, he took the route less traveled. Actually, this is his birdie putt.
That
was a backdoor. Yeah, that was a backdoor second shot there that he threw around with the sidearm and actually worked out. Linus for his birdie.
Hitting the cage. Ture. Oh, yes. I love it. I mean, it's the second putt from downtown for Ture. It's really, really nice. As well, how slow they come in.
That was a big one.
Off the bend.
Yeah, that was some weird footing for me. I had like a stump and my disc was up on this really skinny stump. And the straddle would have been awkward. So hard to keep the balance. Couldn't get everything dialed in. Taking a par.
No harm, no foul on the back nine. Everybody is parring. Even one birdie for Ture. More disc golf, hole number 11. The power line hole, I call it.
Yep, a couple of ways to get there. You can see the green. This is a great look at the green. Basket's up on this big stone. Really steep drop off to the backside of the green. You can get there with a righty backhand flexing shot. You can go the big spike hyzer over the top. I haven't seen too many people try to throw a sidearm in there. The disc is just moving too fast in the wrong direction. So
nice, but
what it is going to go with the backhand.
I like the flex line.
See the wind starting to get a little more aggressive.
Beautiful.
That was probably one of the best finishes I'd seen on the righty backhand the whole tournament. I'm not exactly sure how he got there, but that was incredible.
Maybe the wind is his ally.
Yeah, we didn't see the whole flight. I'm not sure if he caught a little tree to help him slow down or the wind slammed him into the ground, but it's such a tough shot to land where he did with that shot.
Missing the power line the power pole this time. A little deep.
Yeah, he went full send on that one. Gonna have some work for the putt.
It's interesting. It doesn't seem so long, but not many people parking this hole. Oh, nice.
It's in the neighborhood. Yeah, I think it feels longer because you have to throw it so far up. If you just throw it flat, you're never going to make the left turn. So you have to throw it very, very high spiking hyzer.
Beautiful. Triple skip into the green. And he took a much wider route than I've seen most of the players did.
Yeah, he found the flatter line. I hadn't really seen anybody execute that.
Nice putt.
Linus with a very challenging putt up the hill into the wind.
So
very
good.
Nicely done.
Alex, easy birdie.
Really nice drive from Alex.
Tours, and you're parked, right? So
looks like it.
Another birdie frame. Like it.
Okay.
This is lead card. Some lead card action here on hole number 11. Now it's going back to the forest.
Nice gallery following along, watching Linus.
Yeah.
And the rest of us try to make some good disc golf memories.
Yes, another small fairway. Especially because you need to go so high up.
Yeah, so you're throwing hard button hook to the left here. The basket's about 14 meters above you. It's up there, so you got to throw a nice high spiking hyzer, come in on the inside of this telephone pole if you can, spike into the side of the hill.
More spike
really,
or stalling?
Don't want to stall it too much. You definitely don't want to hang it out there on the right side. You want to get it up and then make it turn right away, and missed right there. He nipped it and got away with it.
Yeah.
Took some of the speed off, but that could have easily sucked him straight down into the ground.
That is so high up.
Beautiful. You can see how that's not really stalling. It's turning the whole time,
yes,
right?
It's just
nicely done from Linus.
Yeah, just spiking in there. You're right.
I'm going to try to follow his line because he did that about perfectly.
Yeah, and you did.
See what Alex can do.
It's interesting. It seemed like on the front nine he played a lot of sidearms, and on the back nine he already had 3 backhands off the tee on all 3 holes.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get there with the sidearm flick on this hole. It's just a long way up in such a tight line. Maybe some of the best hyzer flip throwers in the world could do it, but it's a lot to ask for, but a great up and down.
Yes.
Really good.
Nice controlled shot by Ture.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy birdie. Nicely done.
Thank you. Trying to get a little something going here. It's been a slow round.
Yeah.
Linus, no problem.
Yeah, I think that's the battle now for the last holes. You and Ture. Only 1 stroke apart. 1 stick to get for the second place.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking, well, this tournament's over, so let's just try to have a really good back nine, and hopefully it's good enough to stay in second place.
Yeah.
We'll see how it all unravels.
I want to see some birdies now on this short par 5.
This is a very birdieable hole if you just throw 3 boring shots and don't try to get too greedy. Just land at the base of the hill off the tee, get up here onto the flat on your second shot. Anywhere past where the shadow is here on the ground, on this flat spot here, can give you a pretty manageable approach shot into the green, maybe 160 feet, 150 feet, sidearm.
Yeah.
Uphill a little bit, kind of skinny on the front side, but plenty of space up there that you can still be inside the circle and have a safe putt.
It looks like a lefty hole for me anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty lefty friendly, minus the tee shot.
Yeah, the tee shot is just straight. I mean, it's...
Everybody should be able to execute this part.
Yes. Just need to have the right length. And this is beautiful. Perfect.
Not a bad place to be. The footing is going to be a challenge for some people with it being so steep, but Linus doesn't seem to be bothered by that.
Yeah, so you want to stay down in the gravel?
Yeah, I was trying to get a little bit more aggressive than that. Just a little bit underthrown.
That looks perfect. Flat run up.
That's pretty good. Yep. Nice wide angle.
Yeah, well past the Mendo.
This also looks really nice as far as the shape is concerned. Got to stop. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. A little bit too fast, and unfortunately the basket not in play is in his way.
So no, what do you think about like a zone around unplayed basket, like a casual zone around it that you can move away from the basket, especially
They
in a
should
tournament?
just take him out of the ground. I don't think it's, should be too much to get the basket out of the way for a tournament play.
Yeah.
That should be the standard. Just get it out the way.
And Linus
Linus
didn't look happy.
He wasn't sure what happened there, but I think it slid down the hill. I think he thought he was up on top. It was actually a really awkward place to be. So I'm also just trying to get up top, but just a little bit too aggressive, and the disc never turned. I had a very awkward approach and weird angle to throw. Hadn't practiced it and failed miserably. And that was an amazing kick. He has no idea.
He's putting for birdie right now, I think.
Yep. He has no idea how good that kick was.
Beautiful.
Ture from pretty much in the sweet spot in the fairway. He's going to like that.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 for birdie.
And so my disc is all the way on the backside of all of those trees that you saw. So now I have to throw. I'm on the same ground as the basket's on, but way around the corner. So I'm trying to get back up towards the basket, and that didn't help much. So now I'm throwing my fourth shot.
Okay, stick that. Yeah, you're gonna play the par.
So I found all the hole. I get to see more of the hole than everybody else. I'll take a par. Alex almost connects from circle 2.
Ture now 2 ahead of you.
It's a good birdie.
For the run on the second place, and birdie for Linus as well. I think it's safe to say that he probably will win this tournament by now.
Yeah, he had pretty much firm control after this tournament, after the front 9. Maybe even the first 6 holes. It was pretty much over.
Yes, yeah. Okay, hole number 14, I believe. It's a little downhill shot, 100 meters, little raised basket on the rock, and a narrow fairway with OB to the right, I believe.
Yes, sir. There are OB stakes all down the right side. Very fast and slopey green. Should you come in a little too hot, definitely want to play to come into the hillside on the left and have the downhill putt.
But
seems to be.
Yeah, but doesn't it look majestic? Like the somehow I love it so much to have a basket on the rock. I think it's one of the best things in disc golf. Not on every hole, but on 1, 2 holes. I just think it's great, and this looks good. This looks very good. This looks
Linus hugged the right side
perfect.
The whole time. Can't do much better than that.
Ture, no expression. It's just going straight, and it looks perfect as well. Oh, yes.
Nicely done.
The kids from today, Philo, they just know how to throw plastic.
Yeah, they're learning fast and finding a way to get comfortable out here on the tour very quickly.
Ooh.
I was trying to give this pace run. Good tree, slow me down. That's kind of the miss if you're going to make one.
Yeah. And well in the circle. And another backhand from Alex. Caught up early.
Yeah. Early release. He's going to have some more work to save par.
Look at all the youngsters, those Swedish youngsters in 5, 6, 7 years.
Absolutely. They're out there watching and taking it in, and they all had their Frisbees after the tournament out on the practice green, throwing around and showing off their putting skills. It's fun to watch.
Awesome. Good putt. It's actually not an easy putt. It's not that long, but if you just airball it, you're in a different country, it seems like.
Oh, yeah. Got to keep that disc in the middle on those downhill putts.
And for the quadruple, what would you call a quadruple birdie? It's like the birdie train.
He's on a heater now.
Yes.
He was already on fire. Now the heater continues. Great drive from Ture to think he was measuring off the closest to the pin for our division.
Yes. And minus 11 through 14 for Linus. That's a hot round. How was the sunlight?
Number 15.
Yeah, how was the sunlight today? Looks a little bit better, I think. You're a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to say. I think we played about the same time every day, so I imagine it's going to be about the same. I think this is just the drone footage from the day before the tournament.
Of course, it's always the same drone footage.
Yeah, the drive is really important to stay in the flats. You know, don't want to go off to the right side. The left is a little bit more forgiving, but if you bounce and go off to the right side, you saw in round two, a couple of us had some issues getting up and down.
So I guess Alex is getting his backhand going again.
Yeah, this is an important backhand drive for sure. Linus going with the high hyzer, and that's well early. Really far off to the left side.
Oh, yeah. Middle of the fairway, maybe a little short. Does it roll?
I think he caught one of the trees as he was making the turn, and it knocked him down a little bit. I don't think he was extremely excited about where that ended up.
Oh, yeah. Rolling again into the shoals.
Unfortunately, I think it did, but I was really being aggressive trying to get onto the flat part and did everything that I could do.
Yeah, especially you did had a beautiful drive before on round two, and then it rolled to the right into the rough.
Unfortunate reactions.
But that looks very nice.
Yeah, from where he was at, that's a really good shot to get himself inside the circle.
Maybe even a good break.
Yeah, good break at the end. And Alex is going to push the issue here with the sidearm roller, and not quite what he was hoping for. There's the catch cam, and Linus is buried in the middle of all of that, on the backside of it even.
Although it looked kind of open. I thought he had a chance to attack the green.
I've got the sunlight in my eyeball again.
Yeah, but a nice follow through, a nice swing, you know. Nothing wrong with that upshot.
No, that was much better. Alex, unfortunate to not get around the corner, and an even more unfortunate roll back.
Oh, nice.
Linus was absolutely buried in there and almost throws it in. That was incredible.
Alex for par, and he sinks it. Beautiful. Love it.
Big time par putt from Alex. That'll get some applause from the gallery.
Ture birdies. He wants to secure that second spot. He knows you're close. Good putt for you. Nice birdie.
Yeah, that's a good birdie. Definitely one of the holes you feel like you should birdie. Especially with some of those wooded holes that are a lot tighter and things can go wrong. This is one of the holes you feel like got to make a birdie on.
Yes. Hole number 3, the big OB field before the basket. It's like a slight turnover or sidearm shot for righties. Or you can try the big hyzer around the right side, but nobody is doing that often, I think.
Well, I tried it the first round and failed miserably and took a bogey. So I think I've learned my lesson. I'm going to play the hole the way it was designed to be played.
Yes. You're playing in mid-range as well? Yes. Probably.
Yeah, mid-range for me.
Rock shot.
Yeah, nice. Worked in rock and Ture. Little bit long, but he's going to have a safe putt up the hill.
Yeah, if you maybe the OB is lurking behind the basket, I think.
No, there's no OB deep. You can go as far back as you want.
Okay. Nice.
That's better.
Yeah, nice shot. The sweet turnover. Linus with his white putter. Little short.
Not too bad. He right inside of that ficus tree. I think that's a ficus. It looks like a ficus.
Yeah.
He's well inside of circle 1.
And Alex. Nice.
Smooth sidearm. That should knurl in to the hillside and leave him with a short putt as well.
Oh, that kid can putt. Another outside the circle putt.
Yeah, 3 big ones for the youngster. Started off a little rocky, but turned it on nicely on the second 9.
Oh.
And Linus gets the wind, blows him out the chains.
Yes.
Good putt, that break.
Would be a heartbreaker if he was on some sort of course record round or something like this.
I think it was already a course record at this point.
Something's not right. Wait a few minutes and try setting up again. You can also try unplugging your device.
Nice birdie for you. Tapping out pars for Linus.
Yeah, that was a really good.
Now a little discussion why it didn't stay in. I like it.
Yeah, I think we were all having a little bit of issues with some of these baskets, leaning baskets and some chains not hanging right, stuff like that. But tournament's almost over, so we're trying to survive. Moving on along, hole 17, 124 meters, slightly uphill, maybe 4 or 5 meters up the hill. Pretty fair shot, plenty of space to work the disc. There is an OB on the right side. Shouldn't really come into play unless you yank on the shot too much.
And it's the last opportunity for an ace.
Big time, yeah. You know we're going to run it.
Yeah, you skipped past it the last round, so go back and watch it, people. It was very close.
Almost nailed it.
Oh, no. The one to miss.
Yep, 1 tree to avoid on the hole, and he found it.
A little drizzle is coming in.
Yeah, a little Swedish summer afternoon sprinkle. Nothing too much.
I like the line. Maybe a little inside. Beautiful.
Nah, right there, buddy.
Yes, beautiful. Now the flex shot. That's gonna be interesting. I'm sure he wanted to hit the inside line with the flex shot, not the outside.
And there's the tournament director, Michael Bowie, still putting in work. The guy had like 3 15-hour days in a row. It was incredible. See how hard that guy worked. Linus goes over stable, destroyer.
Nice. Yeah.
Beautiful shot up the right side, inside circle 1.
That's maybe a Two-stroke swing right on this hole.
Maybe. Let's see if he can make another big one. Sails it past, a little aggressive. Alex for a big par.
Yeah.
Coming up short. Those two little guys were eating berries all afternoon. Their faces were blue and red.
The sweet Swedish summer.
Nice tourniquet putt from Ture right there to save bogey.
Yes. I'm sure this will go in as well. Yes, for birdie. Linus, very nice.
Yep, Linus cruising right along.
2-3 paces for you. Stress-free. Round score -8, which is not too bad. Not too shabby, Philo.
Not too bad. A couple of little mistakes here and there and a slow start.
Hole number 18. You and Ture now -18, actually. It's a par 4. Sweet spot is, I think, right behind the little pole there.
Yeah, sweet spot's to the left of this this basket on the left as we're flying by. Anywhere just to the left of that is, or anywhere in that area is going to give you a pretty comfortable approach into the green around 200 feet, 250, either a sidearm or a backhand. There's plenty of space on the right to miss. Can go long pretty easily. There's a lot of hard ground and things can skip pretty fast, so speed control is pretty key.
The conclusion. And you got the box. Checking out the wind.
Together here to finish the tournament and finish on a positive note.
Yes. Do you have the scores in mind, or you just play as usual?
Well, I had a feeling I was pretty close with Ture. I didn't know for sure how anybody else on the chase card was doing. I just figured I had been playing a little bit sloppy and I had left the door open. So tried to do the best I can on these last 9 holes, and hopefully it's good enough. It's not going to change my game plan any, like I've already decided the shots I want to play.
Yes. Arriving at the sweet spot.
Yeah, that's probably the best one I'd thrown of the tournament. So felt pretty good about that shot.
So it looks like a little bit of head.
Yeah, the wind was blowing in our face and a little bit to the right. So if you throw the hyzer, it's going to try to stand it up or even push it over a little bit. So got to really pay attention to the release angle and where you aim today a little bit more than the other 2 rounds. Linus going Halo Wraith.
Beautiful.
Sneaks past the trees and into the sweet spot.
Yeah, get some gravel on the grip. Stay in bounds. It's just following your path.
He was about 2 meters from being out of bounds on the left side and caught enough ground to keep him in bounds, and he's in a great spot.
And another backhand for Alex. This is actually surprising because this plays well for the sidearm, I think.
It does, and then it doesn't. I mean, he's going to have to throw it out of bounds the whole way if he throws his sidearm, and unfortunately he ends up OB here, but at least he gets to progress the fairway most of the way down there. If he throws his sidearm and ends up OB, then he's going to be re-teeing or way back there.
Yeah.
But from here, he can still manage par, and he's throwing his 3rd shot.
Okay, in the circle.
Right on circle's edge. That big stone is right around 33 feet or 10 meters.
Oh yeah, very nice approach.
And that's a really good break right there to get up and over that big stone.
Yes, curl over it like a
nice little
wall ride.
Yep. He would have had a little bit more work to do, but instead, tap in putt for birdie.
And again, very close hitting the basket, getting some hard pack to skip away outside the circle, I would guess.
Yeah, just maybe one more meter to the left and that would have gone in. Gonna have a tough putt. Make birdie. Linus icing on the cake here. One last birdie.
Yeah, too easy.
Well inside circle one. I think I was actually further than Alex, but I deferred to him since he was closer. Good way to end the tournament. Nice par after the OB stroke.
Yes, you are further. 15 meters,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, 13, 14 paces. Wind's blowing around. Everything but the drop at the end that I was anticipating.
Okay, but the round from Linus was absolutely stunning. I mean, he played 12 down, 13?
I think he's putting for 13.
For 13.
Or 14.
Nice.
I think he's putting for 14.
-9 for Ture, but very well played as well. Good round.
Yeah, he had a few really nice putts there in the middle of his round to kind of inject a little bit of excitement into his scorecard.
Yes, -8 for you.
Yeah, a little better from round two, but still a bit sloppy for my standards.
Nice putt. 4. You're right. -13 for the day, which is on a wooded course like this. Very well done. Congratulations, Linus Carlsson. I hope to see more of you. I hope we all see more of Linus. I think he's up and coming and he will playing good for a long, long time.
Absolutely. He had a solid weekend all around. Definitely earned his 1030 rating with good play like you guys just saw over the weekend here in Sweden. Very, very smooth player, great putting skills. Throws his putters very well and scrambles very well. Obviously, he's got tremendous length off the tee. He can throw the disc, 550 for sure. Be exciting to see him in the mix with some of the other high-power European contingency.
Yes, the European Championships revealed some quality and some very good players. So, actually, Henrik Hartmann is tied for second place with Ture. Thank you, Philo, for coming to more disc golf. And yeah, I love talking to you during rounds, and I would like to do it again.
Absolutely, Gregor. Thanks. I'm super excited and looking forward to the response from all the fans out there. Hopefully it was a fun show for everybody to watch. Look forward to hopefully another opportunity to work with more disc golf in the future, and hopefully you and I can get teamed up again and talk some more disc golf fun, huh, buddy?
Exactly. So, thank you all. As I said before, subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time on More Disc Golf.